Hey guys, how's it going? Today I'm going to explain why my coaching is the most effective, efficient, effortless, and elite of all day game training. So what is effective? Effective means it works. I'm losing my voice because I've been yelling at too many students. But effective means that it gets from point A to point B, which is getting the student laid. That's what the student wants. They want to be laid. They want a girlfriend. They want a fuck buddy. And you can see in terms of effectiveness, we got to talk about my 50-year-old student recently got laid. He banged her 6 fucking times using the girlfriend process. And in 24 hours, he got a girlfriend. That's effective, but you don't need a 6 months to mastery program or 6 months to bullshittery, 6 months to thievery, what they call mentorship program to get the same results. That means a student in less than like 7 days of Kaizen already had a girlfriend and other women now begging using his social media, Instagram, for him to come and meet her. That's really amazing. So the very first E, because this is going to be part of my slogan now for my training. And let me tell you, for bootcamp clips, you can see in my playlist, the second one, it only has one bootcamp clip, a preview. I'm going to have unlimited amount, unlimited. Second of all the screenshots will become testimonials. I'll read them out. Several of the students will make a video testimonial, so I don't have to read it out. But a lot of times, I don't need to be funneling students into a long program. So it already breaks the first rule. So if other people's program starts here, right, it's great. They're effective, right? I'm not sure how effective it is, but effective as in getting students laid. Okay, let's say that hypothetically that is true. Effective. But is it efficient? E-F-F-I-C-I-E-N-T. And of all the times for this fucking thing to not work, let me try now. There it is. Effective. So the third one is it effortless or elite? So we have to look through the training and how it's structured. Even if other people can get some testimonials, but if it takes 6 months and you're spending 5K, so 5K, that's not very effective. Now you're being put towards a boot camp because that's not effortless either. 5K plus a boot camp is close to like 8 or 9K, 8K or 9K. That's a lot of money just for one lay or a girlfriend. And these are only for guys who can get girlfriends who are tall whites, blacks, Latinos. Tall whites, black, and Latino. So let's do the math here. 6 months divided by 5K, another boot camp, that's around 4K. That's around 9K. That's $9,000 American. And it takes 6 months. Possibly only these types will get a girlfriend because they're higher in the hierarchy. That is not really, that's effective, it's not efficient, it's not effortless, and is not elite. When you can have a guy, for example, the German guy, for my program called Kaizen Body Language, it's $1,225. 7 days. 7 days. One girlfriend, fucking 6 lays, right? 2 blowjobs. And that is within 7 days. And now he's still in the program. So is that effective? Hell yeah. Is it efficient? Too efficient? Is it effortless? Completely effortless. Is it elite? It's 100% elite. And that's the thing though. Let's talk about another student. I have a lot of white students lately. Another white student, basically, he's only bought the Elite 30, but I changed his background on his Facebook because I know about social media, how to hack the woman's brain. He's only spent what for Elite 30 from hard case to hero, $160. But he had a lot of different coaches in London. $160, but he was a hard case. He kept getting dates because he is white. Eventually, I was tired. His upper half of the body was cut off from the background. So I had to change it for him and recalibrate everything and put the names, words, all that stuff. So I knew how to do that. He got that for free. Afterwards, one of the women that's on his Facebook that he gamed, she turned into co-traffic from warm to hot. She came out on a date with him. And when she came out on the date, guess what happened? He begged her. She begged him. And that's elite. A woman begging rather than gaming her. She's begging him. She's Asian, but I digress. The point is $160. He got his life. Didn't take much, did it? No. I had another white student, what you see in the testimonial soon. He's still in high school. He wanted to lose his virginity. So, impossible case. Sorry, I lost my voice. Good looking impossible case. He bought Elite 60. Elite 30, Elite playbook. 600 USD. Comes with 3 Skypes or 5 Skypes. He also bought text, Kaizen. He's only 1 day in Kaizen. Now this is break. The Kaizen. Kaizen is $1,225. That's about less than 2K. But he's already got a blowjob. And he still has another fucking a lot of days in his Kaizen program. It's a 30-day program. He's only done day 1. Is this super effective for impossible case? It is pretty effective. No one could teach him. And I have a lot of impossible cases. They take a long time because they always resist and always argue. Is it efficient? Oh, it sure is efficient because he also worked on his social media. And I already figured out how to hack the woman's brain to get her chasing. Is it effortless? Well, he put some effort because he's an impossible case. I had to yell at him. That's why I lost my voice. I can't even speak anymore. That's why I'm not on YouTube Live as much. I've destroyed my voice box. Teaching impossible cases, yelling at them like Dan fucking Pena. And is it elite? Is absolutely elite. No one's ever seen results happen that fast. So the point is this. Sure, other people have their bootcamp programs. Sure, you got testimonials, but it's not efficient. It should not take 6 months. If it can happen within 2 weeks or 1 week or 3 days, that's more efficient. You save more money. It's less effortless because things like the fashion, Instagram, my game, sexual connections, more calibrated. This is way more effortless because you don't need, rather than spending 6 months to mastery thinking, oh, I got I'm a hard case, therefore I'm a cunt. Therefore I need a long time to get over shit. There's a reason why even my programs never last 6 months. The longest it lasts is 3 months, 3 months to proficiency. If I were to make a program longer than 6 months, I'm after your money. This is a money grab. It should be called 6 months to thievery. 6 months to thievery. That's bullshit. So if you're a tall black guy who is a hard case and you need fucking 4 months in order to get, you need fucking 6 months just to get a lay. You might as well spend the same money as the other student, $160, Elite 30. When you get Elite 30, you go out there for 6 months. Hell, you probably pull a woman home in 2 months. And around 3 months, you get your lay. So that's more effective. That's more efficient. That's more effortless. And that's more elite. Does that make sense? Hell, if you can afford both of them, you get 5 Skypes. So you don't need no goddamn, 6 months to thievery program. Now this 160 is $600. $600, 5 Skypes. It's even cheaper than what I charge for Skype. I charge $200 an hour for Skype. So the fact that is you can get the Skype for this much cheaper, and you have me mentoring you over the time. That way you can still get Instagram tips, fashion tips, all that stuff. You can be more effective, efficient, effortless, and elite. Exactly like what happened with the other student, the guy who just got a blowjob yesterday. It's funny because when you look at my blog, you see nonstop testimonials. And I will post every single testimonial on my YouTube. That's not a problem. So if you think like it's all impressive, right? Because it takes us 6 months, johnnylee.com. If you think it's impressive because it takes 6 months for a black Negro who's already high value, especially in Europe. TDB John Lee. I'm not even sure if that works. It's not impressive. It's not impressive. Because if you're in Europe and you go after certain countries like Germany, or you go to Poland, and they don't tell you that, you're the only black guy there or the only Latino guy there. You're the only minority there. So therefore, you're playing the game on easy mode. Easy. It doesn't mean anything. And if it takes 6 months to get results, are you willing to give up like 5K for fucking 6 months to mastery mentorship bullshit? Or you can spend 160 and still get the same life. Just do the math here, guys. You might be thinking, I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan. I'm a fucking sheep. I want to worship coaches. Therefore, if they get results and you get results, blah, blah. What happens if all their students are like tall whites, tall blacks, and tall Latinos for most cases? And they're doing this in like fucking Eastern Europe. Is that impressive? The answer is no. Yet my students are so good that some of them don't even need a boot camp. Some of them do need a boot camp. They need a little bit more help. So my boot camp is exactly the same price as others in the old company I used to work for, 800 USD a day. But for those students, rather than having 9 students, which they have recently in the whole year, you got to think to yourself, 9 students, that's around like 800 times 7-day boot camp. That's $56,000. I mean, $5,600. So if only 9 students ever got laid, and they like in the company, I get less students. It's always either stolen or they just say I'm an assistant or some shit. That's why I don't work there. So 5,600 times 9 students, right? Is what? Times 9. How much money they make out of it? Let's do the math. I get a calculator. 5,600 times 3. I mean, times 9 students, which is new. $50,000. That made $50,000. But however, most likely there's at least 3 bootcamp students a month. 3, so times 3. $151,000 and 200. $151,200 is how much he made from your dumbasses. Is that effective? No. Is it efficient? And think about it this way. If that is just a boot camp, add in 6 months to mastery. How much is that? Let's say not all the students, out of those 9, 4 of them took it. Maybe 5. So 150,000. Okay, let's do the math. I mean, it's about $5,000 program. Roughly 4,500, 5,000 times, let's say 5 generally. That's 25,000. So altogether, 150. That's like plus 150. Okay, my math sucks. 150,000 plus 25 equals 150. Something like that. It's like all this money being funneled in, but very little results funnel out. Of course, there are some results. It seems there are some results. There are some effectiveness. But there's no efficiency. It is not effortless. It takes a long time and is a money grab. And is not elite. Is not elite in any way, shape, or form. And maybe an immersion. Maybe they got some more, whatever. That's 200,000 right there. Right out of your pockets. I don't even need to make that much to get you guys laid. And I will post nonstop testimonials. But right now, that's not the name of the game of my business. Because the attention is not on me anymore. It's on somewhere else. It'll be like bowling pins. Let's set them up. So I know exactly how many I can knock them out. It's not a problem. I'll match testimonial for testimonial. Bootcamp. I have nonstop bootcamp teaser, laid and pull testimonials nonstop. I have so many. And for me, I don't even need like 27 clients during a 12-month period. So if we were talking about 9 students got laid, they usually have 27, about 27 minimum, 30 students all year. 27 students. I have much less students than 27, but however, 97% of them pull or get laid. Do the math here. If that's how I'm able to compete, because my game is more elite, more effortless, more efficient, and more effective. It could be effective. They both could be very effective. Or maybe mine's a little more effective. But however, they're missing this 3 pieces. That's what I want to say. So be smart. Think about the money you're wasting. And to think that you can only spend $600 to get 5 Skypes with me because you don't like my personality. To think that because you don't like a person's personality, therefore you don't train with them. What if I'm not here to be a sheep, or I'm not trying to be like worshipped? What if I'm not trying to be nice to you? I'm not trying to brag to you or manipulate you. What if I'm not trying to make a video with certain text on the bottom and with a certain message trying to redirect your mindset towards that direction? What if I'm not manipulating you? What if I'm trying to make you guys see that you guys are saving so much more money here? And like I said, the more testimonials I post on my YouTube, you know what happens? Nothing. You guys take it for granted. Rather than training with me, you look at the fucking testimonials, even though it's more effective. So if the other person posts like one girlfriend or one lay or something from a student, after spending close to $10,000 or 9K, and my one is like what? A fraction of that, still girlfriend. But for some reason, most of you are just like, don't you get it? You guys are brainwashed. This is more efficient, effective. You don't have to like me. I don't have to like you. I will yell at you, but I'll get you to the finish line. Effectively, efficiently, effortlessly, and elite. And a lot of tactics you've never heard of before. The fashion, the social skills, Elite 30, the social calibrations. You never heard of the Instagram secrets. You never heard of all of this stuff. And there's a lot of new technology coming. So I want to say for the ones who bought the courses, I'm moving the courses to Google Drive now. For now, because YouTube might cut off the whole feature of sharing, you'll see into your folders on Google Drive. So this is what I want to say. So I'm sorry I was not on YouTube Live as much. I just I lost my voice. I can barely speak now. See you in the future video. But I just want to say that this is such an important concept. Effective, efficient, effortless, and elite. This is on top of my YouTube channel. And subscribe to the channel if you're watching this for the first time. There's a lot of people that can be subscribing to my channel, but they're not. If you guys want to see the testimonials of the recent students, a lot of white students, I don't know why, how they're able to use Instagram to DHV and convert women, getting them to chase, then check out my blog, www.johnelite.com. And I just want to say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. This is just what I want to say, you know, whether or not I will post nonstop testimonials, but however, I will still mix it up with other content. Like I'll still mix it up with advice videos, this and that. I'm not trying to compete directly with anyone. I will have more testimonials in every category. I already do. 400 versus like whatever, maybe like less than 40, whatever. I don't care. It's still a big gap. Still 10 times more on my end. That's how I see it. You will see like nonstop on my page in the future. I'll even read out all the screenshot testimonials, or get the students with the screenshot testimonials to actually do their video testimonials. Stop being cunts. So there'll be so many testimonials that you can't even scroll through my first page. That's all I want to say. And on that note, Merry Christmas. See you next video. Hopefully you learned something, because it's really important that you be more efficient. That's more important. You can say, for example, the United States is, their military is very effective. At the same time, you look at Israel's military is way more efficient for a small amount of force. It's more elite and is more effortless. You can use half of the strength and get 50 times the results. That's my point. If you guys like it, give it a thumbs up. And subscribe. A lot of you are not subscribing. That means there's so many people who bookmark my YouTube are not fucking subscribing. You want more content, subscribe. Stop being cunt. And on that note, see you in the future videos. I'll try to be here. I'll try to make my videos shorter. I don't have much of a voice left. Any questions? And how about this? If you guys subscribe, right? If we make it to 1,000 subscribers, I will answer like 20 questions for free about the game. I'll pick 20 questions. I'll make a video and just say put on the bottom. I'll answer them all for free. So subscribe. Subscribe, cunt. Anyways, later.